Welcome back to another vlog. Today we are hosting our last gathering of the season and I figured I would vlog it for you guys. I wanted to share a few of the things that I like to do when hosting and the prep work. First, let's go outside and remove all of the covers from our outdoor furniture. We do cover our furniture every day. I know it's excessive and probably a lot, but I feel like it's the only way that it's actually going to preserve and stay looking nice, which outdoor furniture is so expensive. So we're gonna do whatever we can to preserve it. So let's head outside and remove the covers. I actually have to make a couple flower arrangements. We went to Trader Joe's and got these beautiful flowers. I have to make, I think, 4 bouquets. One for the kitchen, the hallway, downstairs, upstairs, and I guess 4. Oh, and the bathroom. So let's see what we can come up with. I actually don't have enough flowers this time. Alright, so Trader Joe's actually didn't have enough flowers, but I figured I would get some of our hydrangeas that were a little too low anyway. I always like putting a little flower arrangement in the bathroom. This one's pretty small, but I think it's cute. All right, for appetizers, I'm just going to pop in the air fryer these pastry pubs from Trader Joe's. right, so today is a flea market and antique show kind of day, which I'm really excited about. I've been really wanting to come to a few more flea markets. We came to this exact one for 4th of July weekend. They do this twice a year, so 4th of July weekend and Labor Day weekend, and we are here for Labor Day weekend. For the 4th of July weekend, it was so hot that we couldn't really explore much, but today is actually a little bit chillier, so hopefully we find some good stuff.
Side by side we sway there in all the colors.
Flexible job.
On the lunch in all the colors. Fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
All right.
Successful day.
I'm really happy.
I got some paintbrushes. She got crystal, a couple whisker baskets, a Christmas tree base.
I'm a sucker for crystal, anything. So yeah,
Our house is full of crystal.
I love crystal bases, but we got a Christmas tree skirt for $20, and
I was thinking to myself, we really need a
it.
Christmas tree skirt.
So
That's
funny.
what I was like.
We
on my
literally
way
have
here.
6 Christmas trees. So yeah, we actually do need. It is a day of running errands though. We are stopping in Connecticut for a Facebook market find.
Going to Connecticut to pick up a granular toe behind spreader.
He's been wanting one of those things. I don't know what it does. But, and then after, of course, we're making a little pit stop.
Homegoods, return some stuff. Not buying anything, just returning. And then we're going home.
Yeah, short.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love. Memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love. Remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon, no place to be and nothing to prove.
All right, so we got back, rushed to get ready and dressed for a fair. There's like this balloon fair, and I've been wanting to check it out, so.
What? Cure for the air conditioned blues.
All right, here we are at the balloon festival.
Literally only one balloon.
I think we'll have a few.
Hopefully, but it is pretty cool. The sun is like beaming. Oh yeah, they're blowing up another one.
Good to use some too.
Oh, that was an epic fail. We couldn't get in because we don't have tickets. I actually had this in my calendar for like a month, so I should have known better. All right, I feel like I have gone to Homegoods so many times in this vlog, but I am currently on the hunt for more fall items. It is September 1st and I'm so excited to officially decorate for fall without feeling guilty. Eric is going to work on the back of the house today and he wants to install new lights on our walkway in the back. So I'm off to Lowe's as well, but let's go to Homegoods first. By the way, thank God for these back cameras. All right, back home. I actually didn't find anything at Homegoods. I only got 2 things. But $600 later at Lowe's, we are ready for the backyard.
Landscaping is expensive. We do have a new outfit though. One all black this time.
From Amazon. I'll link it. Right? Isn't it cool?
Top.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. We got this trash can shed to basically cover our trash cans that are right here. My vision is for us to put it here. Eric is going to be removing all of these things. This he's just going to cut back because I do love this throughout the summer. This he's fully removing. The daisies are going to be cut down, and a few of those are also going to be cut down so that he can put a fabric down and then the lights. Now onto the haul. This right here is what was $600. How freaking crazy is that? But we got 3 packs of these lights. They're honestly an investment. They're a little pricey. I think they're 150 each. 130 each.
28 to be exact.
Okay, 128 to be exact. But they are worth it, especially when you buy it in a pack, because it brings 4 of these, 2 of these, and the box. I personally think it's worth it. So we got 3 of those. Then we got the fabric that goes at the bottom for the weeds, landscaping edging, and then some more spikes. This we purchased a long time ago, but it's the preen, and Eric likes to sprinkle that on top for
prevents weeds.
Nice. I also forgot we got this plant, which was on sale for $11. By the way, Eric seems to hate this thing. This is a tiller, but I love it. Why don't you like it?
Good job. It's just kind of annoying to use.
I think you just hate it because the front yard was such a pain. Like by the time that you started using this, you were already halfway done. Back inside now. I think the outdoor landscaping project is going to take a little longer than we are anticipating. But anyways, let's show you guys my little antique haul from yesterday. I actually feel like I found really good items. So let me get my, oh, coño. There's a trick. There's a trick that you do to find out if something is whatever. I actually found quite a few items that I really liked. Starting with this basket. This was the very first thing I saw, which was only $5. They had a few different baskets at different prices, but I decided to get the biggest one. And I feel like this is going to be great for whenever we do our garden next year. And also for my apples, which I need to pick before they get bad. But the second thing we got were these paint brushes. These were all $10 in total, which I think was a pretty good price. And then I got this little like candle thing that you can like turn it off. She had it for $18 and gave it to me for $5. So I love it, and it's so heavy. It says that it's fine brass. And then I am a sucker for anything crystal or glass. Like whenever I see a vase or anything that's glass, I want to buy it all. So I bought this one, which is a stunning, cute vase. And I think it's such a beautiful, great size. And then very last but not least, I found some watches. I have been looking for dainty gold watches, and these are perfect, especially like a bangle watch like this that actually fits my wrist. So this is what it looks like. And then I found this one, which allegedly it's Gucci, but I feel like it's 100% fake for sure. But the band says that it's 100% leather, so I don't know, it feels good. I'm going to try to take it somewhere for them to clean it because the actual face is a little dusty and the battery is dead. So I think the battery is dead for both of these, yeah. Oh my god, wait, I actually almost forgot the biggest item. But I found this massive Christmas tree skirt. These usually run for like $50 if it's on sale, and I was able to get it for $20. So I think another bargain, quite frankly. And that was pretty much it from the antique fair. However, I do have a couple things from Homegoods, but I think I'm going to do a totally separate video on my fall decor from Homegoods. So I'll share that very soon with you guys. I think in the meantime, I'll share some Amazon purchases that I've been getting. Starting with this right here, which is for my closet. I'm so excited. Oh, it's actually not. Oh yeah, not bad. That's what it looks like. It's basically to hang some stuff, like if you're putting together an outfit. I think this is going to be great to add to the closet. We got 2 packs of these solar lights for the garden. I'm contemplating if I should upload the garden video now or just wait until the springtime, because I feel like it's useless for you guys and for me. But yeah, these are the solar lights that we'll be drilling to the frame of the garden. And I think it's a pack of 6. Yeah, it's a pack of 6 and I got 2, so 12 total. Here I got this bulk training formula. I don't really know anything about it. And then here, I actually got a few, yeah, I got some jewelry. Oh, this is actually a watch. I'm like in my watch era, I have to say. Wow, this one is stunning. Like so much better than I anticipated. Are you kidding? It is stunning. Again, it claims to be genuine leather. The Gucci one is for sure a Fuji, but this is beautiful and it was a great price, so I'll link it below. I got a few more jewelry pieces from Pavoi, which is my favorite Amazon brand for jewelry. I got these earrings, however, it's gonna have to be a return for me because of the way that my earlobe is like almost ripped open. I just don't really love this style because it just hangs down, but that's what it looks like. I also got a chain ring, which this is actually my 3rd time getting one of these, but it's my first one from Pavoi, and again, that's my favorite jewelry brand. I just feel like they don't really tarnish, and if they do, they tarnish really nicely. That's what that looks like. Oh, also going to be a return for me. I got these earrings. but I'm also going to be returning it. It just won't really go with my earlobe situation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so we did some damage at Marshall's. Let's do a haul. I think I want to make it a thing and actually do my hauls here in my closet. Hopefully it's not too echoey. You know what it might be though? Pretty loud because Eric is mowing the lawn outside. Love that for us, but let's try to do this quick. I have to say, I think Marshall's is really killing it because I got so many things. So starting with this dress, which was $39.99. It's like a jeans material. I love the sleeves. I love the waist detail and also the length. Next is this two-piece set from Camila Coelho. I absolutely love the plum color. I feel like it would look beautiful for any Fashion Week events, but this one was a little bit pricier than the usual, which is $50. However, I think I like it, and I think we could maybe make it work. Next, we have this dress, which I love the kind of like Burberry print, in my opinion, but it's beautiful. It's like a long maxi slip dress type deal. I like the V-cut, and yeah, I think it's another great fall dress for the season. He is working outside, but I got two cardigans. This one is a cream with black detail. I love the buttons, and it was only $20, so I don't know, I might keep this. I got in a size large to give me like the oversized look. I heard that peplum is back in style, which is crazy coming from a millennial. I used to love peplum shirts, and this one, even though it's not per se peplum style, but it resembles the design, I really like it. It's like a vest button down style. And I got this right here, which I feel like it's so perfect for the fall and for Fashion Week. I actually have an event in the city and I feel like I might wear this. It's corduroy, so just like a corduroy jacket with the matching pants. Hopefully this fits right. It was a little pricey. Hopefully it works. The pants were $80 and the blazer was $130. So this is the other cardigan that I mentioned I got. It's also $20 and it has like some little horses. I feel like it gives Ralph Lauren a little bit. I love the color, and again I got it in a large for the oversized look. And last but not least is this, I think they call it boat jacket, I don't know, but I got one of these. This one I did get in a small. I typically like getting it a little bit bigger, but hopefully it fits. Let me actually see if I can try it on right now. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I think this does fit pretty well. But yeah, that's pretty much my Marshall's haul. I will try my best to link some stuff. I think sometimes you can find certain things on their website, but it is a little harder to shop online than in person, in my opinion. So I'll link whatever I can. Now, last but very not least, I actually got these boots from Amazon, and I'm really excited to open it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, because I actually really love this. It comes in many different colors, so I might get a color similar to this, but I love the chocolate brown. All right, we're back to the kitchen. I think I'm going to clean and do the dishes right now for a little bit because ever since hosting 2 days ago, we've been neglecting the house since it's been like back-to-back activities. So let's get to doing the dishes really quickly. morning. It is another day. Let's make some coffee. All right, we have our coffee ready. I feel like I haven't had coffee in a really long time. I didn't have coffee yesterday or the day before. Cheers. The goal for today is to potentially get more plants because we want to, well, Eric wants to really finish the side yard, like the back side yard. So he told me to get more plants to put in the side yard, which I'm like, bend my arm, you know what I mean? The thing is, if it was up to me, I would just get more hydrangeas. Is that the smart idea to do? I don't think so. I'm going to stop at the nursery. I'm also going to go to Homegoods and get the plates that I left, the green plates, because I just can't get them out of my head. And I am hoping and praying that they have not sold yet. In terms of plants though, I really don't know what we should plant back here. If it was up to me, I would plant more hydrangeas. I would. I just don't know if I'm overdoing it, but when are you overdoing hydrangeas? Let's be frank. All right, so I'm going to really quickly do my makeup for the day. I've been wanting to do a sit down, get ready with me, like to do a proper updated makeup routine, even though it's low-key the same. Whatever you've seen whenever I do my makeup, it's pretty much still the same. Maybe one or two products have changed. Yeah, let me know if you want an actual sit down, get ready with me. So I typically don't post real time, not even on stories. But I ended up posting the plates on Instagram and so many people told me like, oh my God, you should have gotten them, or definitely go back and get them, or I'm going to try to find them at my local Homegoods. And now I'm just praying and hoping that the plates are still at Homegoods. By the way, this is seriously the best mascara ever. Like, I haven't been this obsessed with the mascara in so long, and I just keep repurchasing this. I am obsessed.
In the morning, every step is so golden. Oh yeah, breathing slowly. I never thought
I actually found them. So I'm getting 8 of these and 4 of these. And then I found these, which I feel like would be cute for hosting. And these giant mugs. Guess what? We found the plates. We found the plates and I'm so excited. I ended up getting a set of 8 instead of 12 because we don't really host that many people at the same time, at least for like dinner. And then I got 4 other green plates in case we do host 12 people, but also to use for our round table that only sits 4. So I'm really, really excited about my purchase. And now I need to find a nursery that hopefully is still selling hydrangeas. I found a hydrangea tree and the cutest old man helped me out. He was so sweet and gave me a discount. But I'm so happy. I really hope that this does well throughout the winter and it flourishes in the springtime. We actually bought some hydrangeas last fall and they really flourish this spring. So fingers crossed. Look who's back home.
Back in my new outfit, you might know, all black.
Same exact outfit.
No, it's actually clean. I changed my shirt, so don't give the people that tone.
Anyways, how beautiful does the hydrangea tree look there? The crazy thing is that once you plant them, it looks so short. So I got a bunch of these. These are ranunculus.
We're gonna grow these from seed?
Yeah, so tulips in particular, and these, you plant them now.
Problem is, how am I gonna do that with the fabric?
We're gonna
cut little holes for every single one of them, and then it's just
or
gonna,
like a straight line.
You know what I'm saying?
So I got these tulips in purple. Kind of overdid it with the purple, honestly, but I want to sprinkle these.
Just tell me where you want.
And then I got these that are like the smaller ones, but I also got 4, 2 and 2, because they're a little pricey. We got allium, which we have a few in the front just in white. I got 2 packs of these. Some tulips, also got 2 packs. I got 4 packs of the ranunculus in this color, and then this different variation of the allium. And then for our garden, which I still haven't shared, I I got these pyramid post caps for the post.
That's ready, right?
All I need is you can stay by my side. Into the seasons, I'll give you the love that you want. Can you tell me the truth? 'Cause I'm longing for you, girl. I need to know something. There's no reason to choose, 'cause I'm
Decided to come to our very first estate sale in one of our dream towns slash neighborhood.
More of a village.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy here. I don't even know what to expect. Like, can you bargain?
I don't know. I don't even know if you need cash or you're bringing it.
I know, but I think this is the house.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's not the house. It can't be the house.
I totally just put a gate on it.
Alright, that was really cute and a nice little experience, but I didn't get my juices or my, how do you say that?
You get your fix.
Yeah, I didn't get my fix. So now we're going to Homegoods, but we did get a frame and they were asking $60 and I offered $50 and they took it. Eric doesn't really understand the whole bargain point, but I thrive for a little bargain.
Turns out you can bargain on an estate sale.
Eric kept asking the lady if she was the owner, and then he was like, "Are you the real estate agent? What else did you ask?" You kept asking other questions, and then he was like, "Can I go to the backyard?"
She said no.
She was over him by a point, but anyways, fingers crossed that we actually find stuff at Homegoods, right, honey?
Fingers crossed. My favorite place in the world.
He's not going in.
saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb. A tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up.
Pretty cool.
You took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together, it's always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say.
All right, so these are all the plants that I ended up finding at Adam's farm. These were all on sale, 20% off, I think. So I got 4 limelight hydrangeas, the same ones we have in the front. I got 4 of these Jack of Diamonds. I think they're from the Hostas family. 9 of these lavender sensational. And the one that I'm so excited about is this butterfly bush. So now I'm just going to move everything where I want them to be planted. I think this one will look nice here. The only problem is that I think this might grow too wide.
If I'm the one you want, should I go, or should I leave this on? Because lately I've been getting this feeling that you might like me too, and just maybe I could take a little risk for you, make my move. Oh, I see you standing there, I just wanna get out of here with you. Oh, baby, I'm with you. Oh, baby, with you. You're coming closer, I can feel it, and I don't know what to do. Oh, baby, what to do? Oh, what should I do? I want your body on my body, don't you see that I'm waiting for you? All I want is you. You're coming closer, I can feel it, and I don't know what to do. Oh, baby, what to do? What should I do? I'm never this shy. Wanna try to getting close to you. Just give me a sign. Tell me what I should do to you. Because lately I've been getting this feeling that you might like me too. And just maybe I could take a little risk for you. Make my move. Oh, I see you standing there, I just wanna get out of here with you. Oh, baby, I'm with you. Oh, baby,
All right, quick little rain delay, but we're back. All the old mulch and dirt has been removed. We've planted our new plants. I put the weed barrier down. We spread a lot of that preen, which is a granular substance that's used to prevent weeds. So now we're going to install the lights before it starts raining again. We got these packs from Lowe's. I believe it's Harbor View or Harbor Lights or something along those lines, but they're really good. We use them in the front of the house. We're going to continue that path. One of these is 130 bucks. It comes with 4 lights and then 2 floodlights, and it also comes with a transformer. So the transformer plugs into a wall outlet out here, and then you run low voltage wire from there to each light in succession, and that's what powers them. So it's not the hardest thing in the world. I did it in the front, so we're gonna do it in the back. They do require a little bit of assembly, but it's not so bad. So this is what one of the finished lights looks like when you're done with it. 4 of these come in a pack, 2 of these floodlights, and 1 transformer. So this is what converts that voltage from, I don't know what I'm talking about with electricity, but it changes the output essentially from the wall outlet to what you need to run this low voltage wire. So really all you have to do is screw this piece into here and then put the lid on the top. So now that it's assembled, you hammer these into the ground, and then all you have to do is just run your wire and screw them in the bottom. Now each one of these connects to that wire. So picture this wire running from the outlet all along, and every time you have a light, it just connects through this. So it's pretty simple to install. I think it makes a big difference. They're a little expensive, but if you buy the nice ones, they last for a long time. We've had the ones in the front for just over a year now and have not had any issues with them, and they've really done a good job. So highly recommend. So this is what everything looks like unpacked. We have 12 of these lights. We have 6 of those floodlights, 2 transformers, and our low voltage wire. So really now all I'm gonna have to do is just lay all these regular lights out and kind of see where I want to plant them along the walkway, and then get final confirmation from Nat. Once I have that, I'm going to install the transformers and run the low voltage wire over here from light to light, and then use those guys over there, those little staples, to actually lock the wire into the weed barrier so it doesn't go anywhere. And then after that, tomorrow we'll come and put mulch over everything so you won't see it. So I'm gonna show you guys how to set this up. Honestly, it's not that hard. This is your transformer. You plug this end into a wall outlet, an exterior wall outlet. Then all you have to do is look on the bottom. There's these little screws that plug into outlets, or receptacles essentially. So you take your low voltage wire, drip one end so that the actual metal is exposed, and then just stick one side of those little copper low voltage wires right here. It's kind of hard to see. Your low voltage wire, all you have to do is cut down the line with that with a razor blade, like so. All right, so cut right down in the middle. Give yourself 2 tails. right? Kind of hard to see as well, but we have 2 tails there. Now I'm gonna take my de-insulation tool. I don't know what they actually call this. This is like for electrical work. It helps you get rid of the rubber insulation. And I'm gonna thread this in here. And boom. Well, almost. Copper is exposed, right? Now you can actually see the metal, so that can now conduct electricity. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this side. Right, both sides are exposed. Now all I have to do is loosen these little screws up at the bottom, these little flat Phillips head screws, and insert the copper end in there and then tighten it down. That connects the metal on here to the metal on here and allows it to actually conduct electricity. And it converts your wall voltage to low voltage wiring for the actual lights. Now it's very important, the way these work, this is like a camera and it detects light. So these automatically turn on at night, which is really nice, but you have to make sure they're not placed in front of an exterior light, because then they can't tell when it's daylight or when the exterior light is on. So they're kind of short, the cord here. Just try and angle it in a way that doesn't catch any sort of ambient exterior light. If you do make that mistake, we did it, so I had to move mine, all the lights will start blinking at night. Super frustrating, but that's why. So if you have that problem, angle this away from those exterior lights, and as long as this little green, the light below is green, you're good. Orange means bad. So angle it away from exterior lights, green is good. Hook it up. All right, my first transformer is properly installed. I plugged it into that outlet right there. Eventually I'm gonna run like a more permanent extension cord to get it around the corner, but for now that'll do. And there's my transformer. You see the green light is on, that means we're good to go. So now that I have all this low voltage ran along the path of where I wanna connect my lights, I'm going to insert these little spikes in, right? Put these in the ground, thread them into the back of the light, and connect the wiring.
Wake up, baby, all the stars are shining bright. Yeah, we should stay up so that we can look at them all night. Just keep holding me, don't let me go. Everything's so magical. All I need is you tonight. If I shut my eyes, keeping them closed, all of the senses explodes. You and me under the sky.
Okay, my transformer's installed. My lights are hammered in. They have this little tail on the back of them. So now all I have to do is run this tail through this low voltage wire to connect to my transformer, which is connected to my outlet. And then all the lights will turn on once it gets dark. So one tip for this is the lights won't turn on if you install these in the daylight. So what I do is I put a little piece of tape over this camera that senses light. That way the camera thinks it's always night, and once you plug in the lights, they all turn on in succession, so you can make sure that you're wiring them correctly. Because sometimes if you don't pinch it down correctly, or if the little hooks aren't touching appropriately, the voltage won't carry, the light won't turn on. So cover it with tape, string them all out, and make sure they turn on. We have our outlet to our transformer, low voltage wires running through each light, and you can tell that those lights are currently on. Right, you see the light on top. So you see the little eye of the transformer there that's covered in tape, making it think it's nighttime. Lights are on. You don't have to worry about cutting power. This is low voltage wire, so you won't get hurt. So now that that's all in there installed correctly, I'm just gonna use these staples and get that wire nice and secure and hidden so that I can mulch over the top. Here's my transformer. This eye detects sunlight. Once it detects that there's not enough sunlight, this light turns green and this turns on. So when you're setting up your lights, to make sure you routed them correctly, once you plug them in, the light will actually turn on. Take a few sheets of duct tape, just line them all up and cover that light. Now it'll always think it's nighttime, and once you're putting these up in succession, you'll be able to tell if it's working or not and if you routed it correctly, because the light will either turn on or not. Another thing here, I'm going to show you guys how to actually wire it. So at the bottom, there's two of these little screws. Unscrew them. You don't have to unscrew them fully, but just enough to actually be able to get them open. Now you'll see those are actually open right there. There's a little gap. Now all you have to do, took my low voltage wire and got rid of the little plastic outing. Really, you just take a blade, run it through, separate them. And then I have one of these tools which actually gets rid of the wiring, but it's not that hard if you don't have one. Just slice around it with a razor blade and pull it off. Now that you have your actual copper wiring exposed and your screws are loose here, all you have to do is insert them through the little window, right? See if you can see that. Get both of them in there, it doesn't matter which side. Once they're both through, like you can see there, I'm just gonna tighten these screws down and then I'm good to go. So here we are, we're through. Take your screwdriver and just tighten those screws, right? Now, once they're tight, this isn't going anywhere, that wire is fully connected. So tighten down both of them, make sure they're nice and firm, because if these get dislodged, your lights won't work. Nice good hand tightness will work on this. So again, nice and tight. This goes into the wall. Cover your actual photo, so make sure the light's always on. Unscrew your little screws at the bottom. Thread the sheathing off of your actual low voltage wire, insert through, tighten your screws, plug this into the wall, and then run this wire from light to light. Okay, so I showed you guys how to wire the low voltage wire through the transformer. I had 3 of them, but the trouble was I have 4 different sections of lights. So I have an outlet behind you over there to the left. I have an outlet over there on the left, so that's what I use for these 2 beds so you don't see the wires. These 2 beds only had 1 dedicated outlet behind the pool shed. So what I did was I made my tail extra long on that copper wire, on that low voltage wire, and instead of inserting 1 wire, split it into the 2s, I just doubled them up and connected 2 wires. So now from that 1 transformer back there, I have 2 wires, one going left, one going right around the back.
You think people actually understand that?
Yes, that made sense, 100%. I'm going to show you a video too. 1 transformer, 2 wires, 1 transformer, 1 wire, 1 transformer, 1 wire. So you make it work is the point I'm trying to make. I only had 1 outlet back there. It's covering 2 beds, so I'll show you how I wired it. So I showed you my trick with the duct tape to make the sensor think that it's nighttime. That allows you to tell if your lights are working or not. We're going to take that off once we're done. But notice this should have 1 wire coming out, it has 2. So one's going that way to that bed, one's going that way to that bed. And all I did was I just spliced each wire respectively into the little screw outlet, and it worked, so we'll see. Okay, so the garden beds are pretty much done, but I keep walking by this ugly entrance to our shed where our pool stuff is held. So I'm gonna build a door just because I don't want to do all this work on the gardens and make them all pretty and perfect and then have this huge hole here just looking at our pool pump. So I'm gonna build it now and measure it out. It's 4 feet wide by 5 feet tall. I'm gonna cut it on the circular saw, screw it all together, and then install it. So here's my pressure treated 2x4s. They're 10 feet long, and I need 13 of them that are 5 feet long. So I'm gonna take 7 of them, cut them in half, and then use that last one, because it's gonna make 14. I'm gonna use that 14th to frame out the top. So I'm gonna mark them now, and then we'll get to cutting.
Stay up all night, give our hearts a new beginning when we fell in love. Every second, every minute, we were high on life. Didn't waste our time, didn't sleep as much as now. Let's stay up all
All my boards are cut out now. I just have to cut out a top piece, 2 side pieces, a bottom piece, and a diagonal. It's going to be heavy as hell, but it'll hold, so that'll be good. Now I just have to measure this out, cut it, and we'll start drilling everything together. I built my face here. I cut all these to length. Now all I have to do is move these on top of this and screw them in. And I did it that way because the bottom of this is going to be the front, the actual facing, the outside facing part of the door, so I don't want there to be screw holes. So I'm going to screw it deep enough where it doesn't pop out the bottom but still holds everything together. Again, just throw these on top, drill them in, we'll be good to go.
baby, let me hear what's on your mind. Let's talk.
Door's built. I'm going to go through the sanding wheel, just kind of rough out some of the edges, get rid of some of the things.
Don't let me go, making it so magical. All I need is you tonight. If you shut your eyes, keeping them closed, all of the senses exposed. You and me under the sky. Let's stay up all night, give our hearts a
right, here we are. My door is built, ready to go on. It's just super heavy, so I'm marking out where I want to put my hinges over here. I'm gonna use this level as a brace. It's about an inch thick, so hopefully it doesn't shatter under the weight of this door. It probably will. So the problem is the inside frame of this shed is old wood that's rotted out. So it's bad quality. All the carpenter bees got in and got to it. So what I did was I framed a pressure treated piece of 2x4 behind it just for added stability. And then I'm gonna put my hinge like this on the outside. Can't really see that, but there's enough screws where it will get into healthy wood and this rotted wood. So the way I'm gonna be doing that is you see out here, these have all these shingles on them, and I don't wanna put this on top of the shingles because won't be flush to the wall. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of slide it in between behind the shingles, and then you can't see this here. So what I made was this little template. And that template should tell you exactly where your screw holes are. So I'm gonna screw through this, and then it'll kind of get us flush into that wood. I'm gonna stick my hinge up here. Now I know. All right, hinges are on. Not the prettiest job in the world, but we're getting rid of this shed next year, so that'll do for now. And I'm gonna try and lift this super heavy thing, get it over here somehow, screw it in. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna figure it out.
In trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life. You like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling. Since we I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by.
Gotten to the very end of our backyard transformation, which has literally taken us forever, a lot longer than we anticipated, to be frank, as any other house project that we tackle. As you can tell, the door is now installed. We do need to stain it, but that's a problem for another day. So let me quickly give you a rundown and a little tour of our backyard now. So as a reminder, this is what the backyard was looking like before we started. And here is the after. I feel like everything's going to look a lot better once everything is fully blooming next year. Like you guys saw, Eric went ahead and installed all of the lights, which honestly look and make such a huge difference at night. Obsessed with it. In terms of the plant layout, I decided to put the butterfly bush right in this corner and then make a row of lavender similar to the front and side yard, and 4 limelight hydrangeas, which are kind of dying right now just because it's off season. And then right behind it we have the hydrangea tree. I feel like eventually we'll add a few more plants in this bed right here, but as of right now it's just going to be the tree, the 4 hydrangeas, and the lavender. And then this is what the pool shed is currently looking like. Again, we need to stain the door, but honestly I'm glad that he decided to add the door last minute because it does make a huge difference having it covered. Here in this corner I decided to add this bush that we actually had in the front, but it just didn't work out with the landscaping there. I think this is a azalea, I'm not too sure, but apparently it's an evergreen and it blooms pink flowers in the springtime. And then these 2 beds are pretty much the same. We just have the bush in the middle. I think this is a Japanese berry bush or something like that, but it came with the house. And then we added 2 of these plants in each corner, same with that bed right over there. But yeah, that's pretty much the backyard refresh. I'll show you guys a little update next springtime once everything is blooming again. Back here was supposed to be our trash can shed, by the way, and it did not fit, so we scratched that, but we'll order a new one and hopefully fit it right in that corner. I lastly want to show you guys what it looks like at night, which is honestly my favorite and the main reason why we even decided to take on this project in September. This is the walkway that we use the most, so the lighting truly made such a difference for us, and I am so in love with it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this extremely long video. If you have watched it till the end, comment butterfly, and I know you're a real one. So thank you so much, and see you on the next one.